So I was trying to keep the video under 15 minutes, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I am going to then work on the else statement and then the other else statement. Sorry, the second if statement and then the second else statement. So here pretty much what I have is if answer equals 2, then it's going to set the pen color to red. It's going to change the... This is, I need to reconfirm what this is. By picking a number from 1 to 300, it's going to set the pen size to 5. You're going to pick the pen up. It's going to go to a random position on the x-axis and then go to a random position on the y-axis. It's going to make a stamp. Now, I did say in the beginning that I was going to just go ahead and make a circle. So instead of making the stamp, go ahead and take that out. Notice how I just go ahead and take the block and put it back over here. That's how you can go ahead and make it delete. And to make a stamp, all I have to do is put a pen up and pen down. Sorry, a pen down and pen up. But with a pen size of something bigger. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to duplicate it. Oh, I don't need all that. Duplicate just that. Notice you have two options when you duplicate something. Right click. You can duplicate the entire algorithm, or you can just duplicate that one block. Let's set this to maybe, I don't know, 30. So right now I have this. Let's see what it does when I run this. It's going to ask, I'm going to say 2. Alright, I also want you to notice how the pen down is before the set pen size to 30. So that's not really going to work because, again, it runs it from the top down. So I'm going to go ahead and put it before. Alright, so I did have a little glitch there, and I'm kind of glad that it happened because it does show that Snap will glitch a lot. So what you need to do, and it's something to remember, is always save your work every maybe 5 minutes. Save as or save if you already have a title on it, and then you can go ahead and refresh the page. Because if not, you will lose all your work. So make sure that you're always saving constantly, so that way you can go ahead and keep your work. So here, if you go ahead and look at the if statement, all I went ahead and did is set the pen color to the pink color or the magenta color. I changed the hue by a random number of 1 to 100, and then I'm going to go ahead and set the pen size to 5, pen up, and that means that it's not going to draw as it moves from a random x coordinate to a random y coordinate. Then it's going to go ahead and take the pen and put it down. It's going to set the pen size to 30, and it's going to move 10 steps, right? I can make this maybe 1 step or 2 steps to just make a bunch of circles or dots. I finally need to go ahead and put this inside of a loop if I go to control. And because right now, if you want to go ahead and try it out, put in the 2, it's just going to make one single dot. But I can always go ahead and put this in a repeat loop, which is it repeating several times. I throw it in there inside of the actual repeat loop. So that way I can choose how many times it's going to repeat. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and put 500 just so that way it makes 500 different dots. And go ahead and run this. Put 2, enter. And it makes my 200 different dots. Or, sorry, 500 different dots. Again, just because I'm repeating that over 500 times. Finally, at the end, I have a, let's see, I made one that says for random art. And this one, I'm just going to keep it simple. And I'm going to take the first one, which is this one. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. And when we're down here, I'm going to put it in the else pile. And instead of 120 for the triangle, I'm just going to use something random that will go ahead and create like this, well, you'll see right now, this shape. It's going to be see, 90 degrees is a straight corner. I'm going to go with 80. That should be okay. I'll put 80 on each one. And, you know, let's just play around with it and switch up the numbers. Let's put 135. I don't know. Just something I'm trying. And I'm repeating this 100 times. And the color, let's just go ahead and switch that to something different. Maybe this yellow. Go ahead and clear. Normally clears right here, so that we can see. And it's going to ask it. In this case, since it is an else, it doesn't really matter what else I choose, because if it's not a 1 or a 2, it's going to go ahead and run this algorithm no matter what. I could set it up to where it only works with the number 3, but that's not really necessary. Again, all the algorithms that everybody has are going to be different. I feel that as long as it completes the task and that if you're satisfied with it, then it can go ahead and work. So take this, I'm going to put 3, enter, and it does its random art. Okay. I could also go in here and change some of the numbers. There's a way to put random colors, but I'm not going to go into that. That's changing the RGB values, so random R, random G, and random B. But again, I'm not going to go into that right now. At the end of the day, at the end of this class today, all I wanted you to understand is, or not understand, but get used to moving things around. Get used to understanding how these blocks work together and how it runs from top to bottom. That's really all I wanted you guys to make sure you guys knew. Let's change, I don't know, I'm just going to go with 140 now. $170. And it'll create different things, right? So that's the random art project. Make sure that you go ahead and save this and you turn it in to the form that I'm going to go ahead and have on the Teams chat. So fill out the form, first name, last name, your period, and send me the link. Again, if you still don't know how to save the link or share the link, you're going to go into File, Save As, Art Project, Save, yes. Then you're going to have to do it one more time, Save As. And you're going to have to, and this is where everybody messes up, but if it's not going to share it right if you don't do it, you have to go into Art Project, highlight it, then you're going to share. Are you sure you want to share the art project? Make sure that this URL right here changes when you say yes. See how it changed to another URL? You're going to go ahead and copy this. I use Control-C to copy, so hold Control-C, press the letter C to copy, and then you're going to go ahead and send me that on the forms. All right? Make sure you have this done by the end of the day. If not, take it to do it at home. I am not going to grade it so much as what artwork you have in it. I'm going to take whatever you guys make. I just want you to practice understanding and knowing how to move the blocks around. All right, that's it for today. Thanks, guys.